Hey everyone, Wolver Monkey here. Welcome to another episode of Monkey Babble. And as you can see, today we're playing the Gruntz 15mm sci-fi game. It's our first go. Going to give it a try, see how it works out. I think we're going to like it. From what I've read the rules, and to me it has a lot of similarities to Reaper's Warlord. So we both play Warlord a lot, as you know. So Phil's here, and we're going to play. Here's our battlefield. I happen to have my desert mat out, so we're going to play a small desert game. We set out some objectives, and we don't know what each other's objectives are. We made a little table and we rolled them up and rolled for our objectives, so our objectives are unknown to each other until we figure it out. So I'm using, let's see, these are my wheeled army guys. They're kind of a mix mosh, but the troop figures are the retained knights from 15mm UK or alternative armies, and the vehicles are all brigades. We got a light, a scout class support vehicle, 3 squads of infantry, it's a light tank, a heavy tank, infantry, light tank. That's our commander, infantry, and a scout class. And as you go up the street, we'll check out what Phil's got. He's using my ground zero guys. These are new Israelis. So there's infantry. Yeah, his commander is an old laser burn guy, because I don't have commanders painted up just yet, but I will eventually. Support APC, medium I think we called it. Infantry, a medium battle tank, 3 light tanks, and another group of infantry. So we're playing, we figured it out, it's like a little over 200 points, like around the 230-ish, plus or minus side. So we're going to use the card activation. Do what? I told them we had secret objectives. So we're doing the card activation. We're not doing the suits, we're simply doing red or black. So I've got red, Phil's got black. And we're getting ready to pop the first card and set this thing off. Our deployment zone was a foot deep by 2 feet across, because we did, one of the possible objectives was to occupy your opponent's or deployment zone. We came up with a list of objectives to do, and then we rolled to see which ones we got, but they're unbeknownst to each other. So alright guys, we'll see you at the end of turn 1, now that you got the layout and the deployment done. So see you guys at the end of turn 1. Okay everybody, end of turn 1, and as usual it was really exciting. We moved. So I'll just give you an aerial view of the battlefield and you can see where everybody moved to. So that was my side, it had moved up. Some double moved, some single moved. And this is Phil's end of the world. And that's basically all we did this turn. The cards have been kind of goofy already, as in I got almost all the first activations, and then Phil got all the end activations, so starting off like Warlord.
Yeah, and we're hoping Adam doesn't have the religious icon as part of his objective.
That's my secret objective.
Yeah, because he's got a lot of guys.
We've got the religious icon, we've got a radar tower. Inside this building is a bunch of crates of something, and then we've got a fuel depot as locations. We have other objectives, but those are the 4 location ones. In case you roll the location, then you would have to roll a 4-sider to figure out which one you got, so it's all pretty random. We'll go into more detail with the objective things that we came up with at another time. We're going to play them a few times and make sure they're copacetic before we go announcing them to the world. So, see you guys at the end of 2. Okay guys, end of turn 2. We finally got to see some action. I'm going to do my turn report and then Phil's going to do his side because, as you well know from watching our other videos, we have issues remembering what the hell we did. So, basically, I just moved everybody up. This light tank took a shot at his light tank and nothing happened. This Doom Buggy took a shot at that tank and managed 2 whole points of damage. The big tank, he double moved and that was it. These guys double moved. They did a double, the commander did a double. He didn't do a double, but he didn't have any targets at the time. And he double moved up there so he couldn't shoot anybody. Phil, what the hell did you do? Let's start on this side and work your way across.
Yeah,
It's easier.
we basically, this moved up and fired here and missed. This moved up and fired at that unit and missed. And I believe he moved over, fired at the heavy and missed.
What about the guys in the shrubbery over here?
Seem to be doing a lot of that. These guys moved up, double moved up. The commander followed them.
What's with
here.
the dice?
Oh yeah, actually they mimicked.
They have the mimic.
Yeah,
part.
they started out mimic, and then moved up.
Yeah,
so they're disguised as enemy troops.
They're disguised as my guys. So we just put the dice there so we know what's going on.
Yeah, and the same thing with this unit. This unit had to move back to get cover to mimic.
Because you need to be out of LOS to mimic.
Yeah, and that tank is taking LOS, head of LOS.
So what's going on over there?
So this unit moved over and up. That unit moved up and fired and
at the
missed.
Doom Buggy and missed.
And then this unit moved up and fired at the Doom Buggy and also missed.
So that's it for turn 2 so far. And so far we like the rules. A little hard to hit tanks, we think.
Yeah.
But so far we like it. So see you guys at the end of turn 3. Okay guys, end of turn 3, and it's getting deep. So I'll start off with my side again, then Phil will do his side. So, move the Doom Buggy up, took some shots at the tank, nothing happened, if I remember right. These guys moved up to the hill. He stayed where he was and took shots at your tank, and did I hurt him at all?
Yeah, he did.
He got damaged. Okay. The big tank shot at his big tank, but didn't do anything. This squad moved up. This squad moved up and took shots at his guys, and 4 of them got waxed. The commander guy moved up. The armored car shot at the light tank and damaged it, and then the Doom Buggy also shot at the light tank. Didn't he do damage too? The Doom Buggy? Yeah, they both damaged it, but he's still in there. Nobody's rolled any criticals yet. So that's what I did for my half of the battle.
So with mine, the APC moved up and fired at the rear of that and missed. This tank, I believe, took 2 shots here. He did damage, I think.
Yeah.
To that one. The medium here stayed stationary to get that bonus, fired twice and wasn't able to damage him.
Right.
This unit finally just moved up, and they are mimicked. There. This squad moved up here and double moved, so that was their activation. He fired twice and
You shot at the armored car.
yeah, and I believe he damaged him.
I don't remember who got hit. Yeah, he took 10.
Okay, yeah, he did quite a bit of damage. And then the last light tank fired at the buggy and wasn't able to damage him.
No, nothing on him yet.
Okay.
And
the commander just moved.
And what about the other group there? They moved up too.
Yeah, this group moved up. They're mimicked as well.
Yeah.
So
that's where we're at. We still don't know each other's objectives. And we finally got something to die. Some infantry guys. Tank fighting is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it is.
We're liking the rules so far.
Oh yeah, the infantry you have to roll a lot of dice. But yeah, the rules seem really solid.
So if you've played Warlord before, you'll see some similarities. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if the writer of the game plays Warlord or not, but there's a lot of similarities as far as how to attack and how to damage people. So since, like I said, we play Warlord, we like it. The card activations are working pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a mixed bag as to who goes when. But it seems like it's hard to hit the tank, but once you do hit it, you can screw it up pretty good.
Yeah, it is hard to actually hit them, but the damage works pretty good.
Yeah, the shooting at the guys, that was our first time shooting at guys, infantry to infantry, so it's the first time we got into range of each other, and that went pretty well, actually.
Yeah, 4 guys dead. I mean, that's...
Each shot's 4 hits and 4 kills.
So that's pretty good.
Neither one of us have put medics in the game yet because we don't have miniatures painted up for it. So pretty much if they're dead, they're dead.
Yeah,
so,
I forgot to take lifer juice.
Yeah, that's not the perk he picked. So we'll see.
I thought the name was a little suspect. So.
All right, guys. See you at the end of turn 4. Okay, guys. End of turn 4, and we're gonna have to call it a game because it's getting late. And Phil's got to get home. So we both. Well, I have to go to work, but it's getting really late. So we're calling it a game end at 4. Oh man, Phil got the first couple activations. So why don't you go first, Phil?
Oh, okay.
Start on this end and work your way across.
Yeah. So this side, the commander fled because he was getting ganged up on. The APC here fired at the rear of the buggy. Did damage.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah. In a rather heroic and dumb move, this vehicle moved up and grenade launched.
Rocket.
Yeah, rocket launched the guy in front of him, and unfortunately,
it was a 2-inch blast radius.
Yeah.
So you see the results there, right?
He did get some guys with him though.
Yeah, he took out like
3.
Took out
4?
These 4 guys.
Yeah.
And then your medium tank.
Medium tank moved up here. Yeah.
And
That's also fire.
Shot at some guys with an area effect. Took out these guys. We have 1 survivor down here. He was the last unit I activated. So he failed his condition brown check, so he's hauling over here with a pants load. We figure that's why they call it condition brown, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
So that was that. Let's see. I had backed this guy up, took a shot at the... Whoops, there goes the radar tower. Took a shot at the commander, fracked him up. This tank moved up, took a shot at the commander, fracked him up. That's why his commander hauled butt.
Yeah.
The Doom Buggy...
browned as well.
Yeah, the Doom Buggy chased after him, but I failed to hit him. And then on the other side of the table...
yeah, this unit had just moved up, basically. This unit didn't move, so they gained the benefit of that modifier and fired at this squad, which did what, like 4?
You killed 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you waxed 5 there. And then they also failed the condition brown, so they backed up to back here. These guys returned fire at those guys, and you can see the skull, so they all got waxed.
Yeah, so that unit's gone.
He moved up. The commander removed their suppression. Then over here, let's see, the light tank shot at your light tank.
Yeah.
And hit him twice, and he rolled, and we got a catastrophic explosion. So that's what the big fire marker is.
Yep.
My Doom Buggy shot at your light tank?
Yeah, it did.
And then they basically exchanged fires. Yeah, they shot at each other.
And failed.
Yeah, and failed to hurt each other again. So that's we're gonna have to call it a game because of time. Lots of fun though.
Oh yeah.
Definitely had lots of fun. It'll go smoother as we play more. We got to get the perks. Definitely help. I didn't even get to really use. What did I use? My infantry guys didn't use theirs. The commander didn't use his. The tank did, because he had the GP or GA unit that gives him extra 3 inches of range.
Yeah, that actually the stealth thing did.
No, it was the Doom buggies that had the stealth. Yeah.
So it did actually work on the one shot.
Yeah.
I missed it by one, and then
your mimic stuff, but you never really got a chance to put it to test.
Well, yeah, that fits along with the objective, really.
Okay, and speaking of which, we still don't know what each other's objectives were. Phil really thought for sure that mine was taking the radar tower. At first he thought it was me. I'm supposed to take the statue head. Then I raced everybody across the table, and he's thinking, oh shit, I gotta capture his deployment zone.
Yeah.
But then once I put troops up on the hill, he thought it was, no, I have to take this.
So I was completely lost.
Yeah, he had no idea what I had to do. My actual thing was the fuel tanks over there.
Really?
Yeah, that was my location.
What?
So I had to go after the fuel tanks, and get something from them, or plant a bomb and then make it back to my deployment. But
I didn't even consider that.
But I wasn't able to. But he took all the false leads really well, like a carp on a hook.
I did. I'm like that.
Okay. And what was your objective, Phil?
It was actually to get to your deployment zone, which was kind of cool
okay.
because I took Mimic thinking, well, maybe one of my objectives will be something that requires, movement. So I figured I load up the regular troops with Mimic. So this unit was actually creeping along trying to get to his deployment zone. And I think they would have. You can see they're beyond the enemy troops, really.
Yeah, except for that guy that failed his...
Yeah. Poopy pants over there.
Private Poopy Pants.
So that could have worked out well, the Mimic. That was the plan, basically, Mimic everybody and...
run them up the board?
Slip somebody in there.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, mine was the fuel tanks, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. So. I had no idea.
So it was definitely a fun game.
It made me blow up my own tank. That was.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. He was trying like hell.
I was freaking out.
Trying so hard to make sure I didn't capture that radar dish. Sacrifice when it was on, man.
Hey, it worked. That was basically the only way I killed things.
Well, I'm about out of battery, so I'm going to turn this thing off. I'll post this real soon. Hope you guys liked it. Gruntz is a really fun game. If you're into 15mm sci-fi, I really like it. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. So
it's a great game.
We'll be playing more of it. You guys will see more of it probably pretty soon, actually. So until next time, thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Bye.